Chosen Vessels was good. It's your main man Druuill, and I'm back at you with another video. Let's get into it. Look, don't let the selfishness of others ruin your success. Save that time and energy for you because you need it, okay? It takes a lot of time and energy to become successful. And unfortunately, people are just going to have to understand that, all right? You don't have time to be around other people like that because you have to invest that time into yourself. You have to use that time to make yourself the best version of yourself that you could possibly be. You don't have time to be focused on the wrong things. Other people, they like to get into a good this, they like to get into a good that. A lot of people like a lot of good things, you know. There's nothing wrong with entertainment. A lot of people like lots of different forms of entertainment. They like to watch TV. They like to scroll on the internet. They like to do this. They like to do that. Okay? But you personally, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to use your time doing something else. You're going to have to use your time doing something that is going to put your life in a direction. You're going to have to find something that you can do right where you're at, where you are, that is going to make you into someone or something that is profitable. Okay? Unless you just want to keep working for other people. Because people want to say bad things about money, but you have to go to work and work for it almost every day. So why not do something yourself so you can create the money yourself, so that way you can create the life that you want? And when you're doing that, that takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. That takes a lot of time and a lot of energy to decide that, you know what, I'm going to take my time, because time is money. I'm going to take my time and actually turn it into physical dollars. Okay? Money. There's nothing wrong with that. All right? I'd rather, me personally, use my time to make money. I've cracked the code for myself in terms of a work ethic. Okay, some days I might, not do as much work as other days, but every day I'm doing something. I'm reading something. I'm learning something, because time is money. Okay, time is money. You have to keep working on yourself. You are a ever-changing thing. Okay, you are ever-changing. Spirit is always changing. Okay, you always have to elevate. You always have to grow. You're always growing. All right, you're either going up or you're going down, and you want to be moving in the right direction. And you want to be able to learn something that is going to help you to be able to maneuver through this matrix, through this world, how you want. Okay, it's your life. Just because you have to find a way to provide for yourself doesn't mean you have to be controlled by other people and other things and other entities. Everybody has to work. Everybody needs money. Yes, that's true. But you have to be doing something to lessen that control over your life. You have to be doing something to make a wave for you, to be able to make a way for you, so that way you can get paid. Okay, you have to figure out a way that you can get paid, whether it's making hamburgers, doing hair, babysitting, cutting lawns, making jewelry, selling crystals, whatever it is, baking pies, making cookies, jewelry, lemonade, whatever it is. Okay, you have to figure something out. That way you can become successful from making a business or selling your art. Okay, making a business off of your art, making a business off of something that you're good at making, creating a business off of a book that you wrote. Okay, now you're an author, now you're a bestseller. Okay, a shirt, create a new shirt, create a new style of shirt. People are always buying new shirts. You know how easy it is to make a shirt? Okay, get you a shirt, print some shirts up. They got websites that'll do it for you. If you can't do it, they got websites that you can make shirts, and you create a cool design, get you a little t-shirt store and sell your shirts. It's simple, y'all. It's not hard. It's very simple to be able to do something for yourself. It doesn't even, you got to be that hard. It's easier stuff than shirts. You could make bracelets. You could sell wristbands. All you have to do is have an entrepreneur-like mindset. You know what? I am going to make some money. That's what you have to say. I am going to make some money. I'm going to make some money. If I could go to work for other people, if I can go to work for other people, I can go to work for myself. There's nothing wrong with going to work for yourself, okay? Nothing wrong with going to work for yourself. People in the Bible went to work for themselves. They were fishermen, all right? Women made clothes. Women made clothes. Women did hair. Women made jewelry. They made perfume, frankincense, myrrh, candles, all right? Sheepskin hides, making bread. All right, yo, people in the Bible, they worked for themselves. They worked for themselves. They hated working for Pharaoh. They didn't want to be no slave. All right. It's the same thing today. You working for Pharaoh and don't even know it. All right. It's a beautiful thing that you're providing for yourself and you're taking care of yourself. But what do you think this thing is sitting in between your two ears for? It's your brain. God gave it to you so you could think for yourself and so that you could create some income for you and make a business and you can create your own lifestyle. All right. You're supposed to be out here Oprahing it up. Okay. You're supposed to be out here. Who else? You're supposed to be out here Serena Williams in it up. You're supposed to be out here Beyonceing it up, okay? In terms of your level of success, in terms of you doing something for you, just using them in terms of because they're wealthy people. You don't have to go do what they did. You don't even have to go amount to what they did, but you need to do something for you. So that way you can have something. So that way you could become successful. So that way you can maneuver how you want to maneuver through the world. And when I say success, it's all up to you. Okay, if success for you is you want to be broke and you want to praise the Lord, hey, I'm sorry if that is what you want to do. You know, I can't tell you nothing about that. God won't tell you nothing about that. Go ahead and do that. But me personally, I want to be able to create a business for me. I want to be able to learn how to be able to run my own business, be able to provide for myself, take care of myself, be able to help other people do the same thing. Okay, that's what Jesus did. Jesus was teaching people how to fish. All right. Jesus was teaching people how to fish. All right. That's how to provide for yourself. That's what he wasn't literally teaching them how to be a fisherman. He was teaching them how to provide for themselves, y'all. You got to be able to provide for yourself. God doesn't want you to have a life of misery. All right. It's hard to wake up and have somebody tell you what to do and work for these people and work for these companies, have them tell you when to eat, when to use the bathroom, when you could go on break. Like that's hell. Okay. Whether you want to admit it to yourself or not, that is hell. Okay. And I know that that's something, that's a way for you to provide for yourself and make money. I understand that. But when you are not there, you should be fighting for your life with your free time to create what you want. So that way, you don't want to be rich because you think that's going to offend God, or you don't want to be rich because you think that's not good. Okay, don't be rich. Use your calculator. Calculate as much money you make from that job. Calculate your bills, expenses, whatever, and then figure out a way to where you could make just enough over that, so where you could do something to provide for yourself to make that much money. If being rich is not for you. Okay, because when I say rich, I'm not talking about us being like a celebrity or like a rockhead. I'm talking about doing good things for myself, doing good things so that I can help myself, so that way I can help other people. All right, that's what it's all about. You're supposed to be able to help yourself, so that way you could put yourself in a position, so that way you could do things for others, so that way you could put things in place for other people, teach other people how to do for themselves. That's what it's all about. You learn something, you figure out something, you find something out that works, and then you be a good person, be a godly person, and spread that good news. Okay, being able to make some money for yourself and to provide for yourself, that's good news. All right, you're supposed to be. I'm pretty sure the Bible said to spread good news. Okay, you're supposed to be able to spread good news and cheer, and that's good news, man. And people that put a lot of cheer in somebody's heart if you tell them you got a way to make some money. Like, people have this whole money thing backwards, man. Like, however you feel about money, that's how it's gonna feel about you. You can't think, you can't, and this is how they trick people, y'all. You can't think that money is evil and then expect that you're gonna get some and have it coming into your life. The people that dealt with that money were evil, y'all. Okay, the money itself, it can't do nothing. It's just that's like saying pillows are the root of all evil. All right, you need some money to be able to maneuver in your life. All right, you need money to be able to maneuver in your life, and you have to have something to that you can provide for yourself. You have to be able to provide for yourself, y'all. You got to be able to provide for yourself. And if that's the way that we're able to provide for ourselves with money, then if you're not doing anything evil with it, if you don't have any bad intentions with it, then if I were you, I wouldn't call it evil. Because if that's how you feel about it, if you feel indifferent to it, it's going to feel indifferent towards you. Okay? It's a lot more to it than you think on the spiritual level when it comes to money. How you feel about it is how it's going to feel about you. All right? So, I mean, I wouldn't really look at it in terms of how other people relate to it. I would just look at it at how I relate to it. If I'm not doing anything bad, if I'm not doing anything evil with it, and I know my intentions, then that's all I can focus on. I mean, either way, that's all I can focus on anyway. So, I mean, if somebody's out there not doing anything good, if I'm doing good, it's not going to make what I'm doing any lesser or any worse because of what they chose to do. So I have to focus on me. I have to start my business. I have to do what I can do, and I have to focus on that. And I have to be an example just by being a good person and showing other people the right way to use money and what to do with it. Because, I mean, shoot, if you could get a job, right, and if you could work for somebody, that's a way to provide for yourself. But if you could find a better way to provide for yourself that is better for you, that's more enjoyable for you, don't you want to be able to enjoy what you want to do? All right, that's why God put us here, to be able to enjoy life, man. Life is meant to be enjoyed. You know, you're supposed to be able to enjoy your life. You're supposed to be able to love your life, and you're supposed to be getting working to get the most out of life. All right, and for me personally, a job's just not it, and I use jobs to be able to elevate myself, to be able to invest in myself, to get to a level to where I could provide for myself without a job. So that's what I'm working towards. I'm working towards creating businesses. I'm working towards becoming financially free. All right, I study, I read, I research, and it's a lot of time and effort that I put into that because that's the direction that I want to go in. And I'm putting all my effort into learning how to be able to provide for myself. Okay, if somebody created a business for me to go work at, I want to be able to figure out how to create a business for other people to come work at. If somebody else could use their mind to create something and put something in place, I can too. And so can you. All right. All somebody did was take their thought, put some action behind it, learn, understand the process, and implement it, and boom. They found out what they needed, gathered their resources. Okay, probably did some paperwork, got signed some papers, got some licenses. All right, that's all it is, y'all. You invest your money in yourself. You get the license, you get the paperwork, you get your whatever else you need, business, car, or whatever, and then you get booming, you get going. All right, you buy your equipment, you start making what it is. All right, me personally, I like to be creative because when you create things, if you have a device or you have something to create it on, mostly what you're using to create, you already invested in. So it's pretty much free to just do what you need to do, you know. So might as well do something that you like to do, something that you could provide for yourself with, that is low cost for you to start up. Okay, because you have to start somewhere. And for me personally, working for somebody for the rest of my life just isn't it. I want to be able to go on the beach while I'm making money. I want to be able to watch my favorite movie 11 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday, check my phone while I'm in the movie. It's only me in the theater and I'm making money. Okay, I want to be able to make money in my sleep. I want to be able to make money when I wake up in the morning and I'm having breakfast, money. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be able to be successful and provide for yourself. Don't let people fool you, y'all. Don't let people fool you. Do not let people fool you. All right. There's some people out there that are doing some really good things. Okay, focus on that. Don't focus on what the bad things that people are out here doing. All right, you have to create something for you. All right, otherwise you'll just be working for somebody else's dream and somebody else's company until you check out. And if you sit down, and you may not know what you want, but if you sit down and really ask yourself, I guarantee you, if you be honest with yourself, you don't want to just work for somebody for the rest of your life. You want to do something fun. You want to travel. You want to go to different places. You want to experience different things. I know you do. Keep it real with yourself. Be honest. It's just you have to figure out how your way is going about to. You have to figure out your way how to go about doing that. And you may not have had any ideas in the past. You may not have thought you've been able to do it, but this is your confirmation that you can do it. You can create what it is you want. You can have the life that you want if you go after it, if you choose, if you sit down and figure out, what do I want to be? What do I want to do? I can do it. I can have it. How am I going to do it? If you sit down and figure those things out, what you're going to do, how you're going to do it, okay, and then let God do the rest, you'll be fine. All you have to do is put in your effort, okay? Put in the effort, put in right action, figure out what you need to do, and do it right. Figure out what you need to do, and when you do it right, you can't not fail, all right? You can't fail by knowing that you can succeed and by doing something right. If you know you can succeed, and then you do it, and you know that you're doing the right way because you did your due diligence, you figured out what you need to do, how you needed to do it, and now you're doing it right. And now you're being consistent, and so you're doing something right, and you're putting in action. Those two things, you cannot fail. All right, success is not a matter of location. Success is not a matter of who you are, color, okay, where you grow up. All right, there's plenty of people that could become successful, man. Anybody could become successful, but you have to you have to know what you're doing. All right, you gotta know what you're doing, and you have to be doing it right. All right, and you have to be doing it. You can't just be sitting around. You can't just be wasting time. You can't just be saying you're going to do it or talking about doing it. You have to be doing it. It has to be something that you do. All right, you have to eat, sleep, and breathe it. And me personally, a long time ago, I told myself that I was going to be financially free. All right, I said I'm going to be financially free. I prayed to God for ideas and stuff like that, and I figured out ways that if I implement this, if I do this, if I stay on this path, then I could become successful. I could start a business, and I could work for me. And I'm going to keep doing research. I'm going to keep studying. I'm going to keep learning, and I'm going to figure that out. All right. It's good to provide for yourself with a job, but it's also good to use your free time to invest in yourself. Okay, your time is money. Whether you know it or not, you're investing in yourself. When you watch that TV show that they paid $1 million to make, that they use the production, okay, that they need viewers to watch so they can make money off the reruns, off the shows, off the commercials being sold, the electric company, all that, all hands tied, doing business together, all that goes into you watching that TV show. And you invested your time, you invested your money, you invested your electricity, okay, in that. And I personally choose to invest my time into something. I like a ROI. I'm a ROI kind of guy. Okay, I like a return of investment on my time. So I like to use my time wisely, invest my time, and get my ROI, baby, because I need a return of investment on what it is I'm doing. It's a must that I invest my time wisely because I need that ROI. I need that return of investment. I can't just throw my money in the wishing well. I need a return of investment on my money. Okay? I need a return. I'm telling you, stick around. This channel is going to grow. This channel is growing into something very beautiful, y'all. And I really hope y'all stick around and see it. This channel is by the grace of God, and in Jesus' name, this channel is growing into something very wonderful. All glory be to God. I'm grateful, I'm thankful, and I'm glad everybody's sticking around on the journey with me, because we are headed on the road to success no matter what, no matter who doesn't like it, no matter who want to try to fight it. This is God's will, okay? And God wants me to be able to learn, study, and become my greatest version so that way I could help myself and then show other people that they could do the same thing by trusting and believing in God and God in them. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Smash the share button, smash the subscribe button so you don't miss any of this great content coming to you, okay? And also, do me a favor, please hit that like button because it helps the video get out to the algorithm and it helps it reach a wider mass range of people. Thank you for watching this video. This has been another DruuTube special where we came to give you more and never lesser. Shout out to the chosen vessels. I'll see everybody in the next video. Peace.